All right, welcome back to John Bachman Now. School districts across the country are trying to fight COVID-19 as the school year now gets into full swing. But is this the way to do it? The Culver City United School District in California is now mandating vaccines for all eligible students. This as celebrities continue to attack Americans who still have not gotten their COVID shot yet. Take a listen to what Howard Stern had to say on his show.
When are we going to stop putting up with the idiots in this country and just say, it's mandatory to get vaccinated? Freedom. I want my freedom to live.
All right, and here is Jimmy Kimmel.
Dr. Fauci said that if hospitals get any more overcrowded, they're going to have to make some very tough choices about who gets an ICU bed. That choice doesn't seem so tough to me. Vaccinated person having a heart attack? Yes, come right on in. We'll take care of you. Unvaccinated guy who gobbled horse goo? Rest in peace, Wheezy.
The deaths and the hospitalizations all laughing material for these folks for their entertainment. Joining us now to talk more about this, host of Stacy on the Right on Sirius XM and the co-chair of Project 21, Stacy Washington. Also back with us, New York City Councilman Joe Borelli. Great to have you both with us.
Thank you.
All right, first I wanted to get your reaction, Stacy, to Howard Stern and also Jimmy Kimmel there. And, you know, the kind of elation we saw among the mainstream press when Joe Rogan was diagnosed with COVID. They seem to enjoy this.
Yeah, but they didn't enjoy it when he said he threw everything but the kitchen sink at it, and he had, not just ivermectin, but some steroids, and he did everything he could to get over it as quickly as possible and beat the thing in less than 4 days. Where was the elation there? Why are leftists so excited about people who haven't been vaccinated getting sick or, having to deal with COVID-19? The fact is, breakthrough cases of COVID-19 are impacting vaccinated individuals. Are we gleeful about that? I have yet to see one person who's unvaccinated or advocates for vaccine freedom like myself upset or happy or any emotion at all that people are still battling this virus. This is like the flu. We never before said, John, that we would get rid of the flu or eradicate it in its entirety because it's a coronavirus and we understand what that means.
Right.
So COVID-19 is a coronavirus, which means we'll never, ever be completely done with it. It will never be completely gone. That means we need to find treatments, which there are plenty of treatments out there that really work, that are helpful. And if the doctors would prescribe those treatments, we wouldn't have so many people needing to get ICU beds because the treatments actually involve you never, ever going to the ICU.
And I think it's also very simple, Joe, for a lot of folks. I mean, we've seen the deterioration of healthcare in this country ever since, for years, decades, really. And, with Obamacare, it didn't really get much better, even though more people had coverage. You don't have the relationship with your doctor like you used to. And, for a lot of folks who have already been vaccinated, they look at this and like the last thing we need right now is this administration specifically that hasn't been able to do anything successfully, and their bureaucrats. The last thing we need is one more layer of these folks between myself and my doctor.
Right, and no one should want anyone from the government coming between a real conversation between your doctor and you. Your doctor, ideally, I'm sure your doctor's as good as mine, your doctor should be the one who knows your medical history, your unique characteristics, and your medical record, and is giving you the best advice. I mean, I've heard so many, really countless, if you think about it, over the past few weeks, of women who might be pregnant. I'll give you an example. A friend of mine's wife is pregnant, and her doctor recommended that she just wait till the third trimester or wait till the baby is born before getting her vaccine. I mean, this is not someone who's being unreasonable. Right. This is someone who's just respectfully getting their advice from an otherwise qualified MD. And yet this person actually has to cancel her baby shower, ironically, because she can't have it now in New York City. But these are the type of people that you're just pushing away. If you want to get people to get vaccinated, start by telling them the truth. That It's probably safe, it's probably this and probably that. And encourage them to visit their primary care physician. Their primary care physician will probably have the recommendation for them to be vaccinated, but I can tell you from my own experience and from just being on planet Earth for 39 years that people are more likely to listen to their private primary care doctor than they are to Joe Biden or whatever party or person is in office.
Yeah, and we were talking at the beginning of the hour about one of the things that the administration has done is specifically target Republicans, and we gave specific examples how both Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott in Texas have encouraged their constituents to get vaccinated to prevent hospitalizations and death. The difference, though, is they are promoting other treatments as well, not just the one size fits all. And that's why they are being attacked, because they're not complying with what the White House wants. Joe, Stacy, stick around. We're going to talk a little bit more about the California recall election coming up.